We just finished off the pit bike build, and you'll see that in the last video on the channel. But what you might remember from that video if you watched it is there are a couple of service bits that we need to do to the bike. One of them is the valve seals on the head of the engine. So they are currently, we think they're leaking and they're causing the bike to run quite smoky. So we're going to sort those out today. We do have some other bits to go through as well. That might come at a later date, not too sure. Right.
We have a spring compressor.
Yes, so we can use this to
compress the
spring. I know what that means.
A wild concept, I know.
I know, it's insane.
Compress that spring down, then you got to get those two little clips out, semicircle clips, and then it'll come off. So you've got to figure out which size is best. I'm going to take a guess at 23mm. Let's figure out how this contraption works. Bear with me. We're going to want probably the other one in the other side to go on the bottom so that you can pinch it. I'm going to put the biggest one on the other side just to sort of give us something to push against. We tighten it up, not quite the right angle. How are we going to get that at the right angle without demodging anything?
Harry is dealing with the head of the engine. This is the current state of the bike, so as you can see the head's off there.
It's come back apart.
It's all come back apart again. Obviously we finished it off in the last episode with the nice big wheels. Harry has now fixed the exhaust to the muffler. Well, it'll be a little bit better. I don't think it'll make it any quieter, will it? Harry's compressing the spring in order to get the clip out of the valve.
Yeah, you've got to use the needle loose. See if we can get these out. This is going to be the hardest bit. The easiest thing is to use a magnet.
Do we have a magnet?
No. So I'm going to use a very small flathead. See if I can poke them out first. It's not a flathead. It's the two little half moon sort of clips. So that's what holds it in.
It's worked. I got that.
Delete it. It's in.
Now that we have the valves sorted, we can fit the cams and then attach the head back to the rest of the engine, which is currently sat in the bike.
We slide it, movie. I've already got the gasket on there. Gasket is good to go. So this is the hub. You gotta get this in and then not drop the cam chain.
Oh yeah.
Why is that not wanting to go now? There's a line cut all the way through the thread straight down, and then on the brass coloured wheel in there is a T. So you line those two up, and now what I got to do is spin this sprocket in here to be at the top. It will take a couple of attempts, but we'll try. No, I'll turn it this way a little bit. One more link. Literally gotta go one link. No, gone too far. It's too far again. How is this possible?
So Harry found out that the bike was in gear.
Still, we thought we got it. There we go. First try.
Hey, lovely. So yeah, Harry took the bike out of gear and then managed to find top dead center here, so that the
cam system and the bottom end are synced. You just line these holes up. They only line up one way. They're spaced weirdly, look, the holes, so that you can't set the cam 33 degrees. So long as that's in line, and that's in line, which it is, let's just turn it over once, all the way around. T, it's there. Yeah, we're good.
Nice. We've just got to finish bolting this thing in, attaching all the covers, and then we can try start it up.
Uncover there.
Okay.
And uncover there. This cover just sits on this side, and a long bolt goes all the way through the cams to this side, where this cover meets it.
I had to then sit on the bike to stabilise it whilst Harry fitted all the covers to the engine. So Harry got the rest of the engine put together, as you can see. We can't take it out of his shed right now, so he's going to try and start it in the shed.
I'm scared, Max.
Yes, I'm scared as well.
There we go.
Fueled up and ready to go.
That was all our fuel.
Let's hope it's enough.
A thirsty boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got fuel in there. I got my motorbike shoes on him, just in case. I'm just going to reach out and unplug anything. Oh, that was unplugged. I think that is kill switch. It wasn't plugged in all the way. Oh, that'll be why. Our coil has lost its ground.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Well, if that doesn't come across on the camera as loud, I don't know what will.
Too high revving. I don't know, it's because where we've been kicking it, it's got too much fuel in it.
Right, okay. Maybe I just need to burn it off.
Might be running too rich. But it's not very smoky.
No,
Which is
that's good actually.
Yes.
I mean, otherwise we would have been choking ourselves out in here, really.
Oh, that just slipped. That's slipping. Why is that slipping? There we go. Slipping.
Very nice. Harry just found some oil leaking out of a valve cap. Is that right?
Yeah.
Valve cap.
We've tightened that up a bit more.
He has indeed. So,
And we'll see.
yeah, we're going to see. We're going to have to leave this one for today, but we'll be back again another time very soon. Right, it's been a while since we were here fixing the pit bike, and whilst we've been away, Harry has been really busy fixing things, quite frankly, on his own, and generally making the world a better place. So I'm going to let Harry
Steady on.
I'm going to let Harry talk you through some of the things that he's been busy doing.
Thank you for that amazing intro. I can't. That's just great. But so basically, last time we saw it, it was running but dripping oil from the exhaust port, and we found the previous head. I can show you actually. I've still got it. So bear with me. I can show you exactly what went wrong. Here is the previous head. We knew he had had a spill and cracked this, and we just thought it made the getting the stud in there hard, but it's actually, so yeah, there's a crack internally in there, so the oil was coming out, leaking onto the exhaust and smoking. So we installed a new head. I had many difficulties starting it after we put it on, and that's because the valves hadn't been set in there. I assumed it would have been done from factory, but no. So the little screws which adjust the valve clearances, they were all the way backed off, so the valves weren't moving properly. So as soon as I fixed that, jobs are good. And now, now Maximus. Oh, that was cold. Look, it's still cold. There's no heat in there. Oh, that's a spike. There's no heat in there. That's perfect. Starts first time. If I floor it, I think we've got an issue with the needle needs adjusting. So and no oil leak. No leakages. It's fantastic. Look at that. Mate, that's actually brilliant stuff. It just ticks along. It does. So, what are we going to do today? So in the future we've got to do fork seals. That's a future project. Today, the rear inner tube was delivered broken, so we've got a new one to put in. Right, if we could do it. Fantastic.
When the wheels came in the last video, we did notice that the rear tyre was completely flat. After trying to pump it up, it wouldn't hold any air, so the main thing we're doing today is fitting a new inner tube. It's just one bolt to remove the rear axle and take the rear wheel off, making sure to remove the chain from the rear sprocket. Next, we can use some tools to pry the edge of the tyre from the rim. Yes, the tools are primitive as we don't own any tyre irons yet, but it'll have to do for now. Now that the edge of the tyre is over the rim, we can remove the old inner tube and prepare to install the new one.
Out. New inner tube is in. We've just put a couple of pumps of air in to check that he is not twisted, and it makes it a bit less likely to pinch it as you put it in. And now we've just got to pray we don't pinch this, Max.
Yeah.
And this is
Why didn't we get it on film, Harry?
I think one of the operators, one of our cameramen, just didn't swap the camera out, but we'll worry about that later. Don't worry, he's already on his way home.
He's been fired.
He's been fired.
So now that the new inner tube is in, we can start pulling the edge of the tyre back over the rim. We've slightly inflated the inner tube to prevent it from being punctured. Again, our primal toolkit comes into play by holding down the edges that we've already pulled over the rim while we work our way around. This last bit took us a while, as the tyre is so taut at this point we actually kept bending tools and using soapy water to try and lubricate the surface.
We did it.
We did it. We successfully attached the tyre.
Put the inner tube in, put the tyre back on. We made a mess of the rim a little bit, but you can't ask for too much.
So now the wheel going back on the bike then?
Yeah, mate.
Now it's time to fit the rear wheel back onto the bike.
Ready?
Harry's singing, everybody will enjoy that. It's just a case of lining everything up, hooking the chain over the rear sprocket, and then sliding the axle through the rear wheel and all of the spacers in place. Afterwards, we will adjust the chain tension bolts to line up the rear axle and to ensure the chain doesn't get too tight or go slack. We've only put about 12 psi in the rear tyre at the moment, just to make sure that it can hold the air well.
Let's let it warm up a sec. The front wheel, you see it? That's crazy. That was like a quarter throttle.
That's mad.
Oh, here's your blower, by the way.
That's going to be so talky, man.
Next move for us.
Do you want to go, Mac?
Oh my god. I don't actually know. I'm a bit I'm a bit nervous.
The torque on it, though.
I'm a bit nervous.
Yeah, you can just start it and then wheelie. Kill switch was off.
That's fun.
You see his face?
That's going to be so much fun. That's so good, man. That is so good.
It's so amazing. Yeah! Woo!
That's so loud.
The power of...
Get up there. Jesus.
Thank you all for watching. We have got plans to take it to a field, and you will see that experience. We'll have helmet mounted cameras and hopefully no injuries.
Until then.
Until then, bonsoir.